Hello VC, hello everyone. This is a video about Record Store Day that was celebrated today. I've been to several Tel Aviv record store and I bought several records special for this day. The only Beatles related record that was for this here RSD was a George Martin album. I didn't buy it because I have it here. It's Beatles to Bond and Bach. It's not the same cover because this is a reissue from 1980 and it's much more beautiful, as you can see. There's the Beatles here and James Bond and Bach. It's much more colorful. The sea or the waves, very dull cover. Same track listing at the back. This one I don't need the reissue for Record Store Day, but I bought several records. First of all, the Duran Duran live album from Japan, which is quite nice. There's the back cover. Now, a double album for Public Image Limited, PIL. Now, I bought it because I've been to this concert. I've been to this concert in Brixton Academy, 27th of May, 1986, in London. And I'm thrilled. I'm going to enjoy it, reminiscing of this gig. This is a 12-inch EP by Steven Wilson. I bought it because Ninette Taib from Israel participating in this record, made in Czechoslovakia. Steven Wilson, and it's a colored vinyl, so I'm going to show it to you. Blue, beautiful blue record. Ninette Taib is a brilliant female singer from Israel. Now I have the Two Tears for Fears that was out. Two mixing or remixing of Ed Hovel's, the beautiful hit. The first one is Talamanca System remixes, and the second one is Mark Barrett remixes. Tears for Fears, the great Tears for Fears that I like very much. U2 picture cover. It's single, which kind of remixes for Lights of Home. It's the back side. And the only limited edition that I think I bought this for this day was the Monterey Festival, International Pop Festival double album. Here's a gatefold, and it has two, of course, records, and both of them are on the beautiful splash pink vinyl, and the music is, as you can see, Buffalo Springfield, the Mamas and the Papas, The Who, Otis Redding, Jimi Hendrix, of course, Laura Nyro, Electric Flag, Jefferson Airplane, Simon Garfunkel, and I have the number 1207, I think from 2000 or 3000 copies that were made. Now, the main reason that I went to the Record Store Day was to buy the Israeli band, the third album, the Israeli band, the Churchills. This is the third album, Jericho. They changed their name at that time for Jericho. This is the name in Hebrew, Jericho. Now, this album was only manufactured and produced back in the day, in the early 70s in England. And this is the first Israeli-made of this album, Jericho, which is brilliant effort. And the band was in the store, in the third ear store, and they made a show there, 5 songs, and after that they signed people who bought these records, and this is the signing, the autographs in Hebrew, in the alley to Friendship, Miki Gavrielov and Danny Shushan, the soloist, and Chaim Romano, both are guitarists, all of them. Jericho, the Israeli Record Store Day album, and this is the occasion that we're going to hear from the show in the Third Ear Record Store in Tel Aviv, their single Too Much in Love to Hear.
לדעתי, להקת הרוק הגדולה ביותר שקמה לנו, הצ'רצ'ילים, מיקי גבריאלוב, דני שושן, חיים רומנו, ג'ריקו, חברים, ג'ריקו.
Photo day.
האמת לי שלא התכוננו, אבל אפשר לעשות כמה דברים. בוא נראה.
Too Much in Love to Hear. Yes, this is the Israeli single that was made back in the day, in the late 60s, for this single, Too Much in Love to Hear and Talk to Me, on CBS, a very, very rare single by the band. The next effort that they made in 7-inch was an EP, or single, basically, Churchills Sebastian Bach, which is a collaboration between the band Churchills and the Israeli Philharmonic Orchestra. with the Bach composition. This is the original one, a very rare one with the red titles, and this is the second one on the light blue and the yellow EDC label. Next one is next single is a cover of Led Zeppelin, "Livin' Lovin'," the Churchills, another rare single from Israel. "Time Is Now" was the next single, and "Freedom" at the B-side. And this is a French copy of the same single. This one is a Dutch copy, Holland. Jericho. This is previous one was Jericho Jones, which is the second name. They changed the name to Jericho Jones, and they changed it again for Jericho. "Love Love Champs," French edition. Mona Mona, Mona Mona, and the backside is "Don't You Let Me Down," which is taken from Don't Let Me Down from the third album Jericho. Amen and Champs. Mama's Gonna Take You Home, again from and So Come On. And the last single that they made, called Jericho LOL, which is another change of their name. Only one single that was made, "Flowers in the Morning" and "Du de Fernando" from France. This is a French single. Well, for the album, you all know that the first album, I think you know, the first album is a very rare one. It's a mega rare, and it's the most rarest record for an Israeli artist ever made. This is the original one. It was sold, I think, for 5,000 or 6,000 euros or dollars or even pounds. I don't remember. Crazy. This immaculate condition. I have the reissue that the company took my copy and scanned the cover for this reissue, and also made a limited edition picture cover. This is an all-official one. And the second album by Churchills, now as Jericho Jones, it was called Junkies, Monkeys and Donkeys. But in Hebrew it says a Churchill in the Churchills. This is an Israeli made album, very rare edition. In England it was just Jericho Jones and a gatefold. The reissue that was done a few years ago was taken from the French edition for Jericho Jones. Again, a gatefold, the same as the UK one, just different colors. And now I have the original, very rare third album that was just done for this record store day. Jericho, the original Jericho, a very special felt sleeve, and the album itself, the vinyl, is, if you put it into light, you can see it's a bit reddish. Don't know if you see it. Don't have a strong light here just at the moment. But also I have a very, very rare promo poster that was added to my copy, which again I say it's very rare. This is a brilliant promo poster for this rare album that at first in 1972 was only made and manufactured in the UK. The last thing that I'm going to show you about the Churchills was the the live double album that was made, I think, just a year ago for the previous RSD, and it's a gatefold with the band in the Tel Aviv club, and this is it. Now you'll hear, to finish this video, a cover of the Beatles' She's a Woman, a very special cover. Till next time, bye bye from Ellie. Yeah.
My love don't give me presents. I know that she's no present. Only never has to give me love forever and forever. My love don't give me presents. She don't give boys time. She hates to see me cry. Only never has to give me love forever and forever. My love don't give me presents. Love me when I get lonely.